Hello students, this is geography lesson for grade 9. Today I'm going to present to you how to measure and record rainfall. Measuring and recording rainfall. Rainfall is liquid precipitation and it is measured by meteorological instrument known as rain gauge. The rain gauge is usually anchored in the ground with the top of gauge around 30 centimeters above the ground surface to ensure that rain splash does not affect results. Rain gauge consists of a wide-mouthed funnel placed over a cylindrical container, and rain water passes through the funnel into the container below. The water in the container is poured into measuring cylinder, and then the amount of rainfall is measured in millimeters and is recorded. The depth of the rain in millimeters can be read from the side of container at least once a day. A record is kept of amount of rain which has fallen during the past 24. At the end of a month, the daily amount rainfall records are added together, and this gives the total amount of rainfall for that month. This is a rain gauge. It is an instrument used to measure rainfall, and it has a panel, and here it has jar, and this is metal container sunk in the ground, and by using this instrument we can measure amount of rainfall. Okay students, mean monthly rainfall is calculated by adding all the amounts of rainfall on daily basis for the month and dividing the sum by number of days of the month. So we can calculate mean monthly rainfall by adding all the amounts of rainfall on daily basis for the month and dividing the sum by the number of days of that month. And also we can calculate total annual rainfall, and total annual rainfall is calculated by adding the amounts of rainfall of 12 months. Just adding amounts of rainfall of 12 months, you can get total annual rainfall. And also we can calculate mean annual rainfall, and mean annual rainfall is calculated by adding the annual amounts of rainfall for 30 to 35 years and dividing the sum by the number of those years. Let us see example which is given in your textbook, activity 2.5, and here we have records for 12 months. So months are given and amount of rainfall for each months are given in this chart. For example, January 13 millimeter, February 30 millimeter, March 60 millimeter, April 80 millimeter, May 85 millimeter, June 140 millimeter, July 280 millimeter, August 290 millimeter, September 150 millimeter, October 25, November 7, and December 7. By referring to table 2.4, this table, 1. Calculate the total annual rainfall, and 2. Identify the wettest and driest season. Solution for question number 1, just adding the whole given data, which means the summation of 12 months. Therefore, January 14 millimeter, February 30 millimeter, then 60 millimeter, 80 millimeter, 85 millimeter, 140 millimeter, 280 millimeter, 290 millimeter, 150 millimeter, 25 millimeter, 7 millimeter, and 7 millimeter gives 1167 millimeter. This is the total annual rainfall. Number 2, identify the wettest and driest season. To identify the wettest season, you have to see the highest value. Now we are asked to identify season. Therefore, here we have June, July, August. These 3 months are summer months in Ethiopia, or these months are rainy season. So the wettest season, June, July, and August. June, July, and August are wettest season because these months are summer months. And the driest season, November, December. Here November 7, again December 7, January 13, and these 3 months are known as winter months, Ethiopian winter months. So the seasons are the driest season. Therefore, our answer will be November, December, and January. Okay. Here we can ask another question. For example, the wettest month. If you are asked to answer or to identify the wettest month, you have to identify the largest value. For example, from given records, we have 290 millimeter. The largest one is 290 millimeter, and it is August. So August is the wettest month from this given data. Okay, students, you can identify the driest month. So the driest month is a month which has the smallest record. So from this data, we have two records, two similar records on November and December. November 7 millimeter and December also 7 millimeter. Therefore, you can take one of them. The driest month, November or December. The mean annual rainfall is calculated by total annual rainfall dividing by 12. So we have calculated the total rainfall 97.25 millimeter. Therefore, the mean annual rainfall is 97.25 millimeter.